stress, pressure, expectations, and finding out what you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Manning. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Wants to go up top. Steps away to find some room. Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. He's not going to make it stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Fires it. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas!
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time, I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design, nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pulls it in. It's Tate. Still running at the 40. Smacks it with the stiff arm. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a 1st down. Nice start.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. And it's picked off at the goal line. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. Past the 10. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. 1st quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could...
Oh, out of space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a 1st down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. The gift to the back. Purdy on the Jets. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Longhorns are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to set up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Manning. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It is perfect. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the 1st quarter. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Discards him with the stiff arm. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got...
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
He's not afraid to go deep. Reels it in down the left side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking to buy time. He'll throw it. He's got him. Finding an escape route. Bulldozes his way through. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? You know, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Pack's looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Dances away. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese, 4th and short. That means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Instead of trying to just take the lead with a field goal, they'll leave the offense. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down to the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. And man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but
he's going to throw deep right side. And they say this is a game of inches, just a few more inches in the field of play, and it would have been a big gain. Instead, it's incomplete. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. That's caught. It's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll take another shot here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Smashes through takes it the other way. Another broken tackle. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. They get to him as he throws. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Taking it the other way. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quarterback may change this route. They're looking to throw on second and short. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're in defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Skips away from pressure. Throws to the wideout. He's got it ahead, just enough room on the sideline to get the 2.
And how about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the 2-point conversion. Give this team 8.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Going up top. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. Wide open spaces. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
That's a great job getting the first down by them.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Now improvising. Throws to the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Longhorns! What momentum you get when the defense comes out with a play like that. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he did the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quarterback now breaking the field. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many.
Going deep. Wide open. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They'll line up to go for 2. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out, onside kick, they get it, and they maintain with possession. It's crazy.
Going for the big play. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Looking to take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Passing game and kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. Still running at the 35. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Get it out on the screen. Shakes off the defender. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Now on first down from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, still looking. The throw. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
That's caught. It's Tate. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
Out of bounds, right on the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone, first and 10 from the 21. Wants to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Using the quick game. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, first and goal.
Well, on that third down, the running back did a great job. He set up the screen, caught the ball, turned around, located his blocks downfield so he knew exactly where to go to pick up the first.
And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Now the play fake. Quarterback moving. Touchdown Longhorns! trip to the house.
That is a big-time gamble, man. I was second-guessing the head coach deciding to go for that and not just kick the field goal in the last play of the first half, but he trusts the big fellas up front. They decide to run the ball. They get movement, and he plows his way in for a touchdown, and with it, take the lead on the final play of the first half.
And the extra point is good. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's Sayin. That's reeled in, it's Rogers. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peoples. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Just keeps swinging it, using his feet to buy time. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. There he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. They take the lead with the 6.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Manning. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
At the 40, there he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up fourth down.
There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field, around midfield, going for it the wise move. Buying some time. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Now on first down from the 30. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Safe completion on the screen. Fights off a defender. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Fires to the big fella. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Buys a little extra time. Unloads to the right. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He's got it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
Got a man, it's Smith. Turning it on. Every once in a while, you have a dude roll out the scarlet and gray, and they have a day. Terry Glenn, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Santonio Holmes. This guy might be matching up with him by the end of the day.
The sad thing is I could also name 5 other guys off the top of my head who are superstars, too. They always find those guys out wide that are big, fast, great separation. They find them, and they make big plays, and he's doing it here today.
Wants to fire on second down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes. plays, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here comes the Texas offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. They'll run the screen. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
To the air. It's Sayin. A little screen to the running back. Slithers into space. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Dances away to buy time. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game.
Going for it all. It's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He'll run into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the trickery pays off.